Have you ever added a NuGet package to your project, only to find yourself facing unexpected errors? It can be really frustrating, right? If that's you, you're in the right place. Today we're diving into a common issue with NuGet package updates and how to resolve it. I totally get it. You're working on a project, everything seems fine, and then suddenly you run into version conflicts after updating a package. You're not alone in this. Many developers face similar challenges when managing dependencies. Here's the specific situation we're addressing today. One user recently asked, "Why did these lines get added to my project file after updating a NuGet package?" They noticed some new lines related to a package called X, and they were curious about their significance. Sound familiar? Let's explore this together. So what's going on here? When you update a NuGet package, the system automatically adds certain lines to your project file to manage dependencies and handle potential errors. These lines help ensure that your project can find the necessary files, even if there are version conflicts. And stick around. I have a crucial tip at the end that will help you manage your NuGet packages more effectively and avoid these issues in the future. To understand why these lines were added to the project file, let's break down what they do. The first line imports a properties file from the NuGet package directory, which is essential for the build process. This import statement ensures that the build system can access the necessary configurations and settings defined in the xprops file. If this file exists, it will be used during the build. The second line introduces an error condition. It checks if the xprops file exists. If it does not, an error message will be generated, indicating that the build cannot proceed without this file. This mechanism helps maintain the integrity of the build process. If the required properties file is missing, the user is immediately notified, preventing further complications. In summary, these lines are automatically added to ensure that the project can correctly reference the necessary files from the NuGet package. This helps avoid version conflicts and build issues. Fun fact, did you know that NuGet is the most popular package manager for .NET? It helps developers manage libraries and dependencies, making life a lot easier when it works smoothly. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. This user explains that NuGet packages add build logic to projects through props and targets files. When a package is installed, these lines are added to the csproj file to include that logic. The import statement ensures the logic file is included only if it exists, preventing errors if the package hasn't been restored. If the file is missing, an error message is generated to alert the user. Let's take a look at an answer from another user. This user explains that the error condition in your project file is due to how Visual Studio manages NuGet packages. If project locations change, you may need to manually fix the paths. They also note that the error check is typically added by NuGet packages that depend on others, ensuring the correct version is present. They mention that removing these error checks is safe for building, but it could lead to runtime errors if the required assembly is missing. This highlights the importance of ensuring proper dependencies are in place. Here's the tip I promised. Regularly update your NuGet packages and check for compatibility issues before making changes. This proactive approach can save you a lot of headaches down the line. And there you have it. You now understand why those lines were added to your project file and how to handle any related errors. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more tips and tricks on managing your development projects.